Hi ladies, I want to just run through with you what I do in my workshops so you can remember when you get home. So after we've done our skincare, we primed our skin. So we pop on a primer all over our face like a moisturiser, which helps keep our makeup in place, helps fill the pores and the fine lines and wrinkles. We then, if you had any redness, like you may have used a green concealer, got a little bit of redness under here, so I'm going to put that little bit of green concealer on to cover. Now I actually have my foundation on, but we then popped on foundation and we put it on the back of our hand, put a little bit around our face, and then took the buffer brush and we polished our foundation on. Then we went to our brows. Now we can use a brow pencil, but I demonstrated using an eyeliner and an angle brush, or eyeshadow and an angle brush. I'm just going to do the eyeshadow. And I'm just going to do one side. I'm just going to fill in this part here and gently bringing it round, put those hairs into place and come back and finish up at the beginning. You can see I'd actually had a little bit of brow pencil already on, but you can see the difference it makes. Just going to reach for something else. Okay, then we did our eyes, and I'm just going to do a two-toned or two-colour look, and we're going to take two brushes. We're going to take a blending brush and an eyeshadow brush, and I'm going to simply use these colours here. I'm going to simply put in some of this light shimmer. I'm a real fan of the shimmer. If you've been in my workshop, you'll know. I pull my eye taut and I bring it in on the lid here, right up. We don't swipe because it leaves lines. I just kind of pat that in. That in itself is a really, really nice look. Okay, then I'm going to come in with my blending brush in a darker colour, and I'm just going to go for this colour here that also looks like the bronzer. I'm going to pat off any excess, and I want this colour just to appear slightly above the hood or the ridge, and I'm going to window wipe, not holding your brush too close, but at the end to give yourself a really nice, gentle, watching many ladies, this is an action that kind of takes practice and where to put it. You want it so it just appears above that ridge, and depending on your eyes you can also bring it down in here. Just blend that through. Easy, simple as that. Then we're going to come in with some eyeliner, and you know if you've been with me that I really like using the angle brush also for eyeliner, so I draw on the eyeliner onto my angle brush. It's probably my favourite brush. It's so versatile. I'm just going to use brown. Once again, I pull taut and I just take the angle brush across the top of my lashes. This, from watching many of you, takes a little bit of practice. You can see the difference. Now, if I want to go under, I never put any more product on. I can just simply go under, and I don't always go the way along. Another look for under is with the smudge brush. If you do muck up your eyeliner, just take the smudge brush and smudge anything out. If you're looking online, one of the things you will see how they apply under eyes. They take the darker eyeshadow you use and just with the smudge brush take that under the eye. Easy, simple as that. Okay, now lots of people talk about their dark rings under their eyes and they really want to cover it with concealer. We talked about how often that can make our eyes look cakey and old. So what we do is we take a lighter color concealer. I always use the ivory unless you've got darker skin. This is mine, so I'm just going to put it straight in here. Put a little dot in the corner and some dots up the side for an eye lift. And you can also dot up in that brown. This, you can use a brush, but I find it blends actually better with the warmth of your finger. So sticking that, brightening up that area with the concealer. You might like to use a beauty blender as another way of doing that. You can see my eye lift, you can see it's brighter in here, and you can see that it's got the illusion of an eye lift under my brow. You can also, for that, depending on what you're doing or where you're going, you could use some highlighter, and this is probably one of my favorite looks. If I'm, actually I wear this every day, but if you're going out in the night, you could put some of that highlighter and blend it through into your eyeshadow to really make those eyes pop and hang out. You can also, depending on your age and your desirability of shimmer, you can put some little shimmer up there as well. Okay, now we're going to move to our cheeks, and we're simply going to take some bronzer, put some bronzer on a brush. I don't think many of you use this brush, but all my other brushes are getting washed. Tap the excess off. We don't want to pull down, we're going to bring it up here, and we always just go one way. We bring it across our forehead. I think this is one of my favorite things now, across my forehead, because this is lightened up and it's kind of like highlighted, and just kind of blend that through. And you can also go under your chin. Now, I often don't wear blush because I have quite a bit of redness in my cheeks, but if I was to wear blush, I'm going to wear this beautiful Coral Bloom colour. It's kind of like that sun-kissed beach look. And I'm just going to flick a little bit of colour through here. Very minor, and on the camera, I'm going in for some more so you can see, but on the camera it's very hard to see. I'll probably look all done up when I go out shortly. And then we did lip liner. Choose a lip liner. I'm going to make my bottom lip smaller. I always colour in. And you can make your top lip bigger if you wanted. Can't really see very well into my phone. I'll fix that up shortly. You don't want to watch me put on lip liner. And then I'll be finished with lipstick and a lip brush. We then finished with mascara, and mascara is personal preference. I picked up my blue one, put a bit of blue on for a bit of fun. And away I'm ready to go. Oh, you can just see that blue, it's really actually quite pretty. So there you go. If you need any help, please feel free to reach out. I look quite funny with one side of my face done, and follow along if you need to in the future. Take care, bye.